Hey, we're starting, guys. What is
Hey everyone, this is Aaron Greenberg from Team Xbox. I'm excited to be coming to you here live from my kitchen. I'm drinking non-stop drinks out of the world's fastest, most powerful fridge. We're moments away from a huge Inside Xbox. First, I want to let you know, a lot of people have been wondering, what are we doing this summer? Well, we're not taking the summer off. We're working hard. Teams cannot wait to deliver new games, new reveals, new news for you. So it's time to get hyped. You're going to see today the first ever Xbox Series X gameplay from our partners around the world. Damon Baker and Sarah Bond, who lead our partnership team, have brought some of the best developers and creative teams to the table. They're going to be joined by Jeff, Katarina, and Malik. Team Xbox coming in strong. It's an exciting day. We know fans have been waiting for this, but also we know you're wondering what's going on with Xbox Game Studios. You guys have 15 creative teams now around the world. You blew us away at XO19. You blew us away at the Game Awards with Hellblade 2. We know you've thought the first version of that game. Of course we do. And with that, I want to welcome the head of Xbox Game Studios, Matt Booty, to tell us a little more.
Thanks, Aaron, and hi, everybody. I want to start by saying that our first concern is really with the safety of our teams and, of course, their families. And that's why they are all working from home right now, whether it's in Sweden, the UK, Canada, or the US. And I've really been impressed with the ingenuity and the creativity that they've shown to get around some of the challenges of working from home and to keep production moving forward on our great lineup of games. And so we're excited that we will begin unveiling gameplay from our studios starting in July, including some from our newer studios like Double Fine, Ninja Theory, and Obsidian.
Woo! Whoa. Matt, it feels like we might have left some off the list there.
Yeah, and Aaron, also 343 and Halo.
That's right. It's time to get hyped. Halo's coming. Halo Infinite. You've been waiting. The world's most anticipated game, July. Mark your calendars. Xbox Game Studios. We've got teams around the world that are working on big surprises, big reveals for you. I could not be more excited. I can tell you we're going to work every week between now and then to deliver for our fans. But today we're going to put the spotlight on our partners and let them shine and show you what Xbox Series X gameplay look like. Let's have a go.
Let's go. What is it looking like? Oh, let's go. Don't move my muscle, Jordan. You want to see the whole screen. Every game you're about to see will be optimized for Xbox Series X. So wait, it's not optimized yet? It's not optimized yet? Alright, there is presents. Alright, what's this? Game and console. Oh, okay. Oh, that was a big bit. Ooh, what game is this? Oh, you get to what game is this? Oh, Jesus. Oh, there's a big ass sword. God, what? This game looks fun. And it's a black guy as well. Ooh. What is this game? That looks like Fogo. Oh, you can jump in the. Oh, what was. And you get to still bring them aside. Oh my god. That looks so fun. Yeah, and the story is so realistic as well. Oh. What game is this? Run away. Bright Memory Infinite or Bright Infinite Memory. Okay.
What you just witnessed was Bright Memory Infinite from Playism, created from the ground up by a single individual at FYQD Studio in China. Developers are using the hardware to achieve their dreams and their nightmares in amazing ways, using the power to optimize their games the way they want. You know, higher resolutions, crazy frame rates, ray tracing, and yes, faster in-game load times. But it's also awesome to see the partner support for smart delivery, ensuring that fans only have to purchase the game once to enjoy it on whichever Xbox system they own or will own in the future. So, over the next 25 minutes, we're going to debut just a slice of the amazing next-gen games you can expect from our partners this holiday and early next year. And because we read the interwebs, everything you see here will highlight the in-game experience, with actual gameplay captured in-engine to give you the best sense of what to expect when Xbox Series X launches later this year. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the following dreams being powered by Xbox.
I need to... World premiere! We got a world premiere going on. Ooh, what's this new? Is this new Forza? You can't assume every game is Forza. That's just wrong. Code Master. Is that the... Imagine if that was micro machines. Imagine that was the newest micro machines. That would be so weird. New dirt, new rally, ready for Shaggy? Oh, we can't do that. Wrong one. What up, CJ? And what is this? This is a live stream for the new Xbox console. Let's react to this. It's pretty, Dirt 5. Forza. And you know what? I need to play that game because it did look unfamiliar. Nothing to say about that though. Nothing bad to say. What is this? So it's Dishonored. Why is that all up in the face? This is spooky as hell. Damn, what is this? Oh, bullet. This is crazy. Jeez, the new Alien. Or Attack on Titan. Alien fused with Attack on Titan. Oh, what is that? I have no idea what's going on. This is some Game Pass of games I have out that's coming out. I think I might just play this straight away. I'm confused at what's going on. I am so confused. What? What did I just see? Scorn. I've definitely heard of this before. I've definitely seen Scorn about before. I don't know where though. Oh, world premiere!
Together, We built order out of chaos. Each trial, each tribulation, we have overcome. Now we live in an age of unprecedented peace. We have prevailed. Thanks to her. Let her ascension serve
Who
as
is this? What game
our
is
righteousness. It is in her honor that we strive for chorus.
It's the new stuff. I'm taking it down. Nice.
This ends with us.
This ends with us. Okay, I give up. I give up. Another world premiere. Another world premiere we got going on. Okay, you know what?
What's up,
Screw
everybody?
this.
Thanks for letting me crash the show. This is Patrick Mahomes, quarterback for the Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs. I hope all of y'all been staying home, staying safe, and playing a ton of video games together. But hey, I'm here because I have the privilege of telling you this. Madden 21 is coming to Xbox Series X, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. It's been a journey that's older than me, and I was lucky enough to be a part of it this year. Like they say, you have to know where you've been to know where you're about to go.
Is that so? Is that so?
They'll look to throw. Brady gonna try and throw on third down. He's gonna fire one deep. Inside the 10.
There's loads of Madden 21 news coming soon. And the game isn't just about what you can see, it's about what you can feel. But here's the best news. When you buy Madden NFL 21 on Xbox One, you get it free on Xbox Series X. I'm looking forward to it, and honestly, I'm ready to just get back on the field. Enjoy the rest of the show, and get ready to feel next level with EA Sports.
I mean, they do make you feel inclusive.
Huge thanks to EA for giving us that sneak peek at Madden 21 optimized for Xbox Series X. I mean, that was awesome. So my name is Sarah Bond, and I lead partnerships for Xbox, which means I get to work with the thousands of developers and creators around the globe that are creating games on, with, and for Microsoft platforms. I just love my job because it's all about connecting creators and publishers with our fans around something that they love, games. And boy, have they been busy. They are creating right now games that are going to define the generation, experiences that are just going to blow your mind away. And I am thrilled to share with you that every major publisher worldwide is developing for Xbox. And we already have hundreds of games coming to Xbox Series X in 2021. Ooh. The support has just been tremendous, guys. I've never seen partners as excited about Xbox and Xbox Series X as they are right now. So why don't we take a look and see more of the great games that they have been working on?
What is this? Ooh. It's like the new Re-Happy Few or something. We Happy 2? Joking now. Oh, wow. This is crazy. Let the fight go. NEXUS. Oh, so is it about the supernatural or vampires? Ooh, okay. So I guess it's both. Ooh, back on cue. Vampire the Masquerades. Bloodlines 2. That's a number 1. Okay. That was interesting. We'll have to see more about that. I want to see the gameplay.
Oh, Harry. What have you done? I've traveled so very far to find you.
The graphics on this are beautiful, though.
How strange that your trail ends here.
Ooh.
The very island of my dreams.
I like this. Where is this tone going?
When you left, I was withering away.
Withering with who?
But here, on this extraordinary isle, I dare say I've found my strength again. I'm scared of what it means. I feel the call of something deep within.
Oh, I'm getting
whispers of things long forgotten. Will we be forgotten too? What did you find here, Harry?
So it's an adventurer. Wait, what? Call of the Sea. Okay, alrighty then. I'm liking that. Game and console development.
Or was the Ascent Group main metropolis.
Like wait, why does this game look familiar?
Have contracted their entire lives away to get here.
What is this game?
Slaves in all but name.
The Ascent Group arcology of Velas has shut down. If the latter is true, corporate ground teams will already be moving in. This is a crisis supernova. The Ascent Group has collapsed.
You look ugly, and I like that. Very different designs on the enemies. Oh, okay.
We wish to test your abilities by giving you a special assignment.
What is the assignment?
Find out what happened.
I forgot what these type of games are called. There's a lot of different outfits I like. A lot of costumes that look pretty cool. Ooh, summoning weapons or currents.
It looks like we're gonna have to work together on this one.
Why would I want to work with people? That's bull crap. I'm joking now. We can work with people. They're sent. Okay. Okay, this starts off weird enough. No. Wait, what? Okay. So, guys, we're gonna have to be quiet. This looks amazing. Really just happened. The medium. Yo, this looks insane. No, that looks insane. Come on holiday. We need something like that. Damn, that looks good.
Hope you enjoyed the reveal of The Medium, our next-gen psychological horror game. We're very excited to announce that we're working on the project in cooperation with Akira Yamaoka, the legendary composer best known for the Silent Hill series. We'll have more to reveal soon, so stay tuned.
Get that Silent Hill vibes. Okay, liking that. Ooh, right, shiver me timbers. What is going on? Oh, there's a lot to deal with. Damn, that looked good. That looked juicy. I can't lie. I can't lie. I'm excited. Okay, so we already know this is the anime art style game. Even though we saw it already, we already know what we're here to expect. Alright, but what game is this though? That's the question. What are they keeping in the woodworks? Oh, Cold Vein, I'm guessing. Am I right? Am I right? No, I can't be right. No, please tell me I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Please, please. They cannot be stopped. Oh yeah, you sure about that? Have you met me? Have you met me? Okay, until now. So who's this? I'm Yuito Sumeragi. So it's definitely not Cold Vein. Oh wait, something else.
My power is psychokinesis. Ready?
Okay. Damn. Particle effects everywhere. You know this is just like with Banco Namco games. They're just particles everywhere. Welcome to the OFF. The OSF. Okay, who are they? What is this based on the anime as well? Elite Cyclone Warriors. Okay. Oh, those are hideous, fam. They're hideous even though they're not the most disturbing things I've seen. Ooh, okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is looking kind of neat. Ooh, feels like things you do is deserved. SCARLET NEXUS. Okay, yeah, I see you, SCARLET NEXUS. I'm looking forward to that as well, man. That was looking sick. We're gonna start off by dropping a guy with a shotgun. We're gonna start off by dropping a guy with a shotgun. Alright. Oh, Earth has fallen. Oh, okay. Oh, he's just sliding around. Rally your squad. So you're against dinosaurs and the Earth has fallen. Ooh. So who's taking over the Earth? Can't just be dinosaurs. No way. Ooh, that was a big ass dinosaur. Second Extinction. Reclaim Earth. Why do I feel like there's a first version of that game? Oh. If you want to be a YouTuber, you have to take responsibility. Ooh, I swear this just came out on Game Pass not too long ago. Wow. This is crazy. Ooh. No one was here when he... What? Whoa! Wow! Ah, this is looking real good! Oh, that Hagra. Oh, yes! Demon summonings as well. What? I thought it was just natural like Yakuza stuff, but then now it's just literally Yakuza like a dragon. Damn, fam, that blew my expectations. I was not expecting that.
こんにちは。セガの名越俊弘です。いよいよこの発表ができる日が参りました。シリーズの最新作であるヤクザライクアドラゴンを X のローンチタイトルとして。So it's a launch title. Xbox One や Windows 10で
Xbox One still and Windows 10 I'm still got it.
もちろんですね、初めてこのタイトルを手にする方にも楽しんでいただきたいなというふうに考えております。ゲームの限界に挑戦する龍が如くスタジオの新たな挑戦をぜひ見届けていただきたいなというふうに考えております。ヤクザライクアドラゴンをぜひよろしくお願いします。
I hope you all enjoyed this brief peek at just some of the titles we have lined up for Xbox Series X. This is just the beginning. And personally, I can't wait to get immersed in these amazing games. But until then, I'm just going to have to live out that fantasy via custom backgrounds in Microsoft Teams. How about I try out a few now? Maybe we'll go into the world of Scarlet Nexus, or maybe I could tear up the streets in Dirt 5, or well, here's a quick view of Phil Spencer's home office. Oh, wait a second.
I'm joking.
We've got this inside look at the next Assassin's Creed game. So with that, I'm going to leave you with the gameplay debut of the highly anticipated Assassin's Creed Valhalla for Xbox Series X. Huge thanks to all of our partners for their hard work during these difficult times, and to you at home for joining us. Stay tuned to go behind the scenes with a few of the creators of today's lineup and hear more about their thoughts on the next generation of game development. I'll see you later this summer for even more content premieres and announcements from Xbox Game Studios and our partners worldwide. Thanks so much.
Thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Oh, okay. Assassin's Creed, let's go. I can't move too much, otherwise it moves the green screen around. Everything is looking so cool. God damn. Looking so smooth as well. They look like Loki. Come on, yes, just run up him, run on him. Ooh, that was killer. for everything. Everything but the kitchen sink. Oh, it just looks so clean. Why does it look so
titles
clean?
command the respect and fandom that the Assassin's Creed series has garnered. And today, we get to talk about Assassin's Creed Valhalla with its creative director, Ashraf Ismail, who's joining us from Montreal, Canada. Bienvenue to Inside Xbox.
Hey, Jeff. Pleasure to be here.
I'm so glad that you're here because I'm a huge fan of the series. After seeing the video that we just saw, I have literally hundreds of questions to ask you. But before we get into Valhalla itself, did I just see new Assassin's Creed gameplay for the first time?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. That was directly from the game in all its Viking Age glory.
Let's talk about the Viking Age because Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Assassin's Creed Origins, these took place in antiquity. They were sun-drenched Mediterranean places, and this looks very different. It's different time, different place. So what do you have for us with the Viking Age?
Yeah, so the Viking Age, it's named after one of history's most notorious warrior cultures. And this time period is highlighted by the invasion of England by this very large, hungry Viking horde. And at the time, England was a dark age tangle of broken warring kingdoms. So this was an absolutely brutal, pivotal moment in history that gave us the birth of the England we know today. So players can expect to fully live the Viking fantasy in a meticulously crafted journey in an Assassin's Creed world.
All right, so let's get a little bit more into this. There was a lot to take in that clip that we saw. I saw Viking longships. I saw some very mean-looking axes. Previously, we saw a hidden blade. So let's talk about some of the key new features that you're bringing to the table with Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Yeah, so our hero, Eivor, is a Viking raider who's going to leave the snowy mountains of Norway for the lush rolling hills of England, propelled by the goal of settling their people and growing a thriving settlement. Now, England at this time is a hostile place. So to succeed, players will go raiding using their longships and raiding party. They'll assault giant fortifications in epic battles. They'll have to gain alliances with kings and legendary Vikings, and they'll be faced with some very harsh choices as the leader of a community. Along with that, where we've reinvented combat to be visceral, brutal, tons of enemy variety, dual-wielding weapons. We have a new, fresh take on player progression, gear, and weapon systems. We're effectively pushing every single envelope to deliver this incredible Viking fantasy.
All of this is just music to my ears. Thank you so much. So this whole show, we've been talking about the Xbox Series X. We're talking about next gen. So as a creative director, someone creating a huge epic game, how do you take advantage of this new hardware?
Well, Assassin's Creed has always been committed to new technologies in order to push the most immersive experiences we possibly can. And so to have something like incredibly fast loading times means that we can remove some of that friction from the immersion and create a game that's much more immersive. Norway and Dark Ages England are breathtaking living worlds. So to be able to push them further to their incredible potential, this is really wonderful for us. It's wonderful for our players. And additionally, I'm very happy to confirm that we are also offering smart delivery, which allows you to purchase the game once and play it on your Xbox One and the Xbox Series X.
That is great news, I think, for all the Assassins fans out there. They'll be able to enjoy it on the hardware they have now, maybe on the hardware that they are looking forward to getting later this year. Thank you so much, Ashraf Ismail, for joining us and for sharing the very first details on Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I cannot wait to see more.
Absolutely. It's my pleasure.
Okay, Mufasa. Oh, that was gruesome. Right in the eyeball. Bullseye. That's what we call it.
We have seen so many great games today showcasing gameplay for Xbox Series X. So let's go to Malik right now with Robert Karp from Codemasters to talk Dirt 5.
All right, everyone. Just a few minutes ago, you saw the reveal trailer of Dirt 5, and I kind of was left speechless, but I'm going to have to get it together here because we're going to dive even deeper into everything. Right now, we have Robert Karp, who is Dirt 5's development director, in the driver's seat to talk about what's next for the series. Robert, how are you?
I'm very well. How are you, Malik?
I'm doing great. Excited to dive into this. Now, Dirt 5, obviously the newest game in the series. Let's start with locations because kind of the backdrop is kind of important for a racing game. So where are we going to be going in Dirt 5?
So you saw from the trailer, we had New York, then we went to China, and then we went to Norway. We've got lots more environments than that. Each of the environments are bespokely created based in real worlds for the tracks and the event types that we play in there. So for New York, for example, you saw us racing over the East River when it was frozen in winter, but you can play in New York in the summer and spring and autumn. And there you'll be able to race along Roosevelt Island on a couple of different tracks. That gives you a totally different experience. After that, we go to Brazil, we take in the favelas and Christ the Redeemer. We have tracks in Europe, in Italy, in Arizona. So there's really a really wide range of tracks with a really colorful and wide different color palette that offer really interesting and different experiences.
Super cool. I'm excited to see all the different locations as well as how the weather's going to change. I'm personally a New York boy, so I'm excited to race in New York. But it is a racing game after all, so let's talk about some of the cars that we're going to be able to jump into.
We have one of the widest ranges of vehicles that we've had in a dirt game ever before. So you've got the rally cars that you saw some buggies in China. We also have sprint cars, which are really cool and interesting. They go around ovals, they only turn left. Each of their wheels is like a different size, with the front one at the left the smallest, the back one at the right the biggest. They've got 900 horsepower, and you just basically drift all the way around the oval, kicking up big plumes of smoke, which is really fun.
Oh, that's super cool. Of course, everyone's going to be excited for more, right? More cars, more different types of vehicles. That's pretty cool. Now let's talk about the experience when the players jump into the game. What are some things that veteran Dirt franchise players are going to notice, and what are some things that they're going to notice for the first time ever?
So I think jumping into the career, they're going to notice the kind of agency or the choice of the different events. But some of the new things that are due to the franchise, and one of the ones I'm most excited about, is 4-player split screen. So in career or in arcade mode, where you can pick your event type and your vehicle type and your time of day, how quickly the time changes and what the weather's going to change.
That seems kind of cool, to be honest.
So on launch day, when you get your Xbox Series X home,
that's say AMD rating.
You invite a few friends over.
Shameless promotion is shameless.
That's super exciting. 4-player split screen, something that we always want to see because it's always good to have your friends around and play some games on the couch. So that's pretty cool. Now let's shift gears a bit into the career mode. Obviously, the Dirt franchise is known for the career mode and taking you through a bunch of different races. Can you talk a bit about the story there? And I hear Little Birdie has told me that there's a very dynamic duo in the voiceover booth. Let's talk about that as well.
There is a dynamic duo. So one of the things that I really enjoy about the career is the real world sponsors. So as you race, you'll sign up to real world sponsors who'll give you rewards and pay you to race for them. And talking you through that will be your mentor. He'll help guide you, give you tips and hints, and that's voiced by Troy Baker.
Greetings from the booth, everybody.
And there's really only one person to have as the protagonist to Troy Baker, who's the nemesis, and that's Nolan North.
Thrilled to be working with Codemasters on this, playing a very pivotal character, per usual. Also, you're going to see some pretty recognizable faces in this game, so you don't want to miss it.
So as you race, you'll have to beat him if you want to win the career.
That's super exciting because one, I'm excited to jump into the career, but two, I feel like a lot of players are going to be happy about having both Troy Baker and Nolan North in the same video game. So that's going to be pretty exciting. Now, again, we're super happy that Dirt 5 is part of the reveal of the first gameplay for Xbox Series X. So let's talk about some of the things that we're going to see that are specific to Xbox Series X.
So Dirt 5, you'll be able to play at 4K at 60 FPS, but there'll also be an option for 120 Hz mode. So, gamers know frame rate counts. 120 Hz
frame rate does count.
That's where the action's at. On top of that, Dirt 5 will leverage the smart delivery technology. So you buy the game on Xbox One, you can play on Xbox Series X as soon as you get the new console. You buy it on Xbox Series X and you go over, you have an Xbox One, in your house or in another room and you want to play in there,
Oh, you can still
play
does.
Xbox One, so you'll always be playing the best version.
Oh, you.
And lastly,
So it doesn't
it's
matter.
fast loading. So that means that you get into the game almost instantaneously from turning on the console. No more waiting. You're in there, you're racing straight away.
I love everything that you just said there. You buy the game, you get the best version for the platform that you own. You get in the game, loading times are a thing that everyone hates, so minimizing that is fantastic. And then you get to choose between 4K 60 and 120 frames per second. So that is pretty cool. Again, Robert, thank you so much for stopping by. I gotta say that I probably speak for everyone watching when I say that we're super excited to see Dirt 5 on Xbox Series X coming up this year. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
Do want more frames?
All right, we've already seen so many games so far, but the train's going to keep rolling, so we're going to throw it over to Katarina, who's with the Bluebird team, to talk about media.
Definitely more frames.
Horror games are a fan favorite.
Horror,
and the medium promises to keep us guessing and our hearts racing. Here to tell us more about the game is Jack, game producer from the Bluebird team. Thank you so much for joining us, Jack.
Hello, hello.
Can you tell us more about this game and the Bluebird team approach to the psychological horror genre?
In our first psychological horror that was Layers of Fear, the main topic was what can you sacrifice for your family? Can you sacrifice yourself, or you want to sacrifice yourself for your passion to fulfill yourself? The second our game, it was Observer. And then the main topic, it was if I'm still human, if my mind maybe is digitalized, or if I have robotic parts, where is the line? You know, like in the body horror stuff. And in the Blair Witch, of course, there was the witch, there was the forest that everyone loves. But in the main topic, in the psychological horror stuff, it was PTSD. So for the medium, we have like two worlds in our game, real world and spirit world. We play as a medium that can see this both realities, so we can think like somebody can be a really good guy, but maybe inside it's not. And when you play as a medium, you have a really unique perspective to find out what is inside of other people or what happens in different places.
For the medium, we heard that you teamed up with legendary music composer Akira Yamaoka. Can you tell us more about that partnership and how that influenced the game?
Yeah, he's the best now, of course, for composing the music for Silent Hill series.
Yep, it's definitely.
And what was most important for us, it was his work on Silent Hill 2, because Silent Hill 2.
They tried to pull the wool over my
most
eyes.
Of our team is the best horror game ever, and it's one of our main references when we think about atmosphere in the medium, because in one way, his music is, heavy, disturbing, oppressive. And in another way, it can be nostalgic, emotional, and melodic. And to bump it up more, we cooperate, Akira, with our composer, Arkadiusz Rejkowski, that create our other scores for our other games, and mix these two approaches together to fill up our two worlds and our different points of view. So it was really great fun.
This game is really characterized by those two worlds. Can you talk to us more about the story and these two worlds and how the players can look forward to that?
Yeah, so you play as a Marianne, and she's a medium, and like she can cope with this, that she goes, or that she can see the spirit world, the second world, but she's like haunted by really one specific vision that she tried to solve. And she has some kind of a hint that the answers can be in abandoned communist vacation resort. It's like an old hotel. So she go there, and then she need to, find out how the vision is connected with this place and what dark mystery is there. And there, two worlds came up, because our real world and our real world setting it's Poland, late 80s, Krakow. Krakow is a very important city for Poland history. It was a city of kings. And it's, of course, city of Bluebird. We have company here, we live here, we love the city. And, it's a free Poland in that time. But because in the 80s and before, we lived under the regime, communist regime, and there was no free of speech. Everything was censored. And when you play as a medium, you have this unique opportunity to see even further the normal people, because you see the spirit world. And spirit world is like dark mirror of our world, like when all your anger, urges, secrets are reflected there.
I don't know if it's
It's also hostile world in some way, so only medium can, like, you know, solve some puzzles, some mysteries, and survive that kind of encounter.
Horror is really a genre that can really take advantage of some very immersive gameplay. What are some of the Xbox Series X features that the Bloober team has harnessed to make sure that you can deliver this epic next-gen title with the medium?
Yeah, of course, first of all, it's the horsepower is the hardware. So having that powerful stuff as a foundation for our game, it's awesome, because we spent a lot of years to thinking about this game, how we can fulfill our dreams about it, but we have a problem with the platform. Like, everything we thought it's too weak to fulfill our vision. But then Xbox Series X came up, and we thought, yeah, this is perfect match for us. And now a lot of doors were open for us.
Are they saying that generally, or was they paid to say that?
And like the second most important stuff is the seamless gameplay. Like, steady FPS and no loading screens. Because, you know, you have like immersive horror cinematic experience, and you have two worlds. You can travel between them. You can travel between the levels, and the whole story, and not having any, you know, loading screens and any FPS drops. It's like awesome. And of course, we use Xbox Series X in different ways.
Well, I was willing to give it a chance
in many different ways, but I will let this maybe want you to let for me the future.
Like,
so
this is
stay tuned,
scripted.
guys.
Ooh, mysterious. I think I speak for all the fans when I say that I'm super excited to play the medium when it launches on the Xbox Series X. Thank you so much for joining us today, Jack.
Also, thank you very much.
As I said, from what you're saying, I want to believe.
I want to give a special thank you to all of our developers from around the world who pulled out all the stops to share this first look at Xbox Series X gameplay with all of you today. It's also great to see how many developers are taking advantage and leveraging things like smart delivery, really putting our fans first.
You know,
and of course, we're doing that with all of our Xbox Game Studios titles. And as I said, we're not taking the summer off.
That this is a playback.
It's time to get hyped, because in July, Xbox Game Studios,
and that's it.
World premieres, reveals, lots of news. Mark your calendars. We'll see you then.
I think this is all a display. Okay, well, that was interesting. That was 45 minutes. Yeah, I'm actually kind of hyped for a load of these games, man. Thank you guys for watching my reaction, and thank you for tuning into this whole thing. I will be uploading reactions soon, but yeah, thank you everyone for watching. This has been DeeKay Jayy, and until then, I'll see you in the next video. Peace, peeps.